What's up, guys? In today's video, I'm going to be talking about 5 of my most complimented fall fragrances in my collection. So we're going to go ahead and start off with the most popular one that I talk about way too much, which is going to be Creed Viking. Creed Viking, I've gotten plenty of compliments with this fragrance. I do wear it all year round. I don't leave it just exclusive for the fall weather, but it is a great fragrance to wear during the fall weather or the fall season. But yeah, I wear this one all year round. If it's hot, if it's cold, it does great. Super manly man type of fragrance. Grow some chest hairs when you spray this on your chest or anywhere you spray this. If you spray this on your arms, all of a sudden you got arm hair. And that's, I mean, it's a terrible joke, but it's just a manly barbershop fragrance. Don't say it smells like Old Spice, because if it does not, it does not. I've tried it. I've compared them side by side. It doesn't. All right, it doesn't. If it, Old Spice would still be selling like crazy, especially like their fragrances, if they smelled like this. So, yeah, number one on the list, little controversial, will be Creed Viking. Then this is going to be a recent one. I actually have worn this fragrance one time. This one time was was it yesterday? What's today? Today's Monday, so it was 2 days ago. So this one's on Saturday, and it's going to be Solo Blue. So basically, Terre d'Hermes. You know what? Let's do this on camera together. There we go. There we go. So this fragrance does kind of smell like Terre d'Hermes. So I do get the comparison there, but it does smell better. If you're like me, I've owned a few Terre d'Hermes fragrances, but I haven't really thought they were special enough to keep in my collection. This one does take that DNA, elevates it a little bit, makes it a little nicer. For me, I don't see myself getting rid of this bottle. I actually do enjoy it. So yeah, and I actually did I can't talk. I did get a compliment on my first time wearing it at work, and it was not one of my employees. It was more of it was a third party person. So. Yeah, it's going to be Roja's Isola Blue. But if you saw my Roja video, I don't think Isola Blue is the best Roja, like a lot of other people think. And then we are going to go to one I haven't spoken to in a while that I used to mention all the time, and it's only a matter of time that I start talking about this fragrance, just because it's that time of the year. You're going to start hearing Mariah Carey on the radio, and when Mariah Carey starts to defrost, this fragrance also starts to defrost in my collection, which is going to be Guerlain's L'Homme Ideal Extreme. At some point, I will get the 3.4 ounce bottle, but I do have the Parfum in a 3.4 ounce bottle that's pretty similar to this one. But yeah, this one I did get compliments on. It's one it doesn't feel like it projects much, which I don't think it does. But I have gotten a few compliments, especially last year when I was wearing it more often. In a work environment, I was getting a lot of compliments with this fragrance, and it's a fragrance I didn't think it was like projecting like crazy. And as you can see, I mean, it's a 50 ml, pretty decent dent, and I only had it, I think I got it last year, and I put a pretty decent dent on it. Same with my Imaginations. In between this fragrance and Imagination, it was like the 1-2 combo that I just kept on putting on every week. But yeah, it's that time of the year that I should start pulling this one out of the collection. The other day I just wore the Parfum version, but the Extreme I got to wear again just because this is my favorite one from the line, for the L'Homme Ideal line at least. And it does get me compliments as well. Then we are going to go to a random one that's discontinued. I'm pretty sure I think it's discontinued. It's pretty hard to find. I bought my bottle when it was already discontinued, but it's going to be at the Barbers by Replicas at the Barbers by Mason Margiela. This one, I mean, it's a great introductory fragrance for barbershop fragrances. It literally smells like you're at a barbershop, from the leather on the chair, the shaving foam, a little bit of lemon. Like, I don't even know why the lemon's there, but even down to like whatever that blue thing is that the barbers keep their their stuff in. Obviously, I don't really go to the barbers much, right? But that blue gel disinfectant thing, It's all in this fragrance. It smells really nice. Unfortunately, it was discontinued. I'm not sure how hard it is to find. I sold my first bottle, which I regretted doing, and then when I went to go and repurchase the fragrance, I found that it was discontinued. But I was actually able to find it again. It was a little bit hard to find. So now, and that was like probably about a year ago, maybe close to about a year ago. So now it might be a little bit, a little harder, a bit more hard, harder now to find. Sorry guys, just can't talk right now. But yeah, it's gonna be at the barbershop. They get a fragrance at the store. I was at Sam's, and it's like those people at the end of the line, or at the end of the that stand at the exit. He complimented my fragrance. I actually forgot what I was wearing, and my wife knew what I was wearing because she was the one that picked my scent of the day that day. So she was like, at the barber's, because she actually really likes replica fragrances, and she likes that it does smell like a barbershop. She owns at by a fire. Yeah, she owns. Which one? Damn. She owns. Which one does she own? She owns the one by the fireplace. I think it's. Is it by the fireplace? Am I going crazy? Dude, I think I'm losing it. So, I think it's by the fireplace. It's a really popular one. It's their most popular one. I just can't think right now. So, yeah, she owns that one. She also owns Springtime at the Park, because I've pretty much gotten them for her. And I think she really likes Under the Lemon Trees, which I don't have. I should probably get that one. I think that one was getting discontinued, if I'm not mistaken. I could be wrong on that, though. But yeah, just because she really does enjoy that one, I should probably get it before it gets discontinued, because they do discontinue things like crazy. I do have another discontinued one, which is like a music festival one that smells terrible. Headache inducing. It's terrible. But yeah, at the Barbers, they gave me a compliment. Really nice fragrance for the fall time. Again, gentlemanly. If you're not into those barbershop fougere fragrances, it's a good introduction to the genre. For me, it was a love at first sniff. It wasn't at Sephora's at the time. Blind bought it because I was curious about getting into those kind of fragrances, especially because I wanted to dive more into fragrances that were similar to Viking. And this was pretty much a really recommended fragrance. At the time, I watched Justin Copeland, and this is one that he talked about all the time. So I went ahead and bought it. No regrets here. And then lastly, this is one that, compliments like crazy. I do have a coworker that really wants this fragrance, or not coworker, my boss. My boss wants this fragrance. I do have a sample on the way that I'll probably give him, but it's going to be Amouage's Reflection Man. So this is a really great fragrance for, you could pretty much use it all year round, but I would say fall and winter and spring would be a really great time. Maybe it gets a little bit cloying in the really hot weather, but smelling it off the atomizer, it's been a while since I've smelled it. I've been pretty much wearing the Reflection 45. This is still a really great fragrance. Makes me want to wear it, but I got to wear a few other things before I can get back to my regular fragrances. Like right now, late at night, pretty much just cleaning, getting ready for my parents to get here, and sprayed on Imperial by Boadicea, and I think it is a fantastic fragrance. I get more of that Jubilation 25 feel to it, but I still think it's more of a hybrid between Intoxicated by Killian and Jubilation 25. Put those two together, and this is what you get. Fantastic. Two fragrances I really love, and that kind of just combines them. I could see it's probably going to be a DNA that a lot of people don't like, or a scent that a lot of people don't like, so I get where those negative reviews of this fragrance are coming from. But if you're into those fragrances that are pretty much like old masculine, not too old masculine, but modernized, like think about more Jubilation 25 of like it's a timeless masculine fragrance, and then you have Intoxicated by Killian that's a little bit more powdery, rose, and cardamom, if I'm not mistaken. Really, those two put together, that's really what comes out. Really nice blend. I wonder if the more it dries down, the more it turns into Jubilation 25. I'm not sure. But anyways, back to this video, or back to these fragrances. These are going to be 5 fragrances that I do get a lot of compliments with, or I have gotten a lot of compliments with, or if not, the ratio for compliments, like first day wearing and getting a compliment, that's a pretty good ratio. But yeah, let me know which fragrances in the comments you have gotten compliments, your fall fragrances. And that's all I have for you guys today. Please do a like and subscribe, and I will see you guys on the next video. Have a good one, guys.